Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Brenda Kay and I'm so glad that you are here and joining me on my mission of decluttering and minimalism as self-care. It is a little bit later in the day than I normally film and I am already in my casual, comfy lounge around the house, getting things done mom type outfit. I usually dress a little bit nicer for my videos, at least the last couple, but today has been very busy and I still wanted to get this filmed, and you know what? Sometimes this is real life. I don't know if I talked about this already. I ended up with an extra week off of school because of technical difficulties, and we finally got back. All the technical stuff was managed and we finally got back online this week. And I have a bunch of homework to catch up on. So that is what I have been doing all day, as well as taking kids to school and going to the gym. And yeah, that's been my day. Editing a video, doing, the mom housework stuff. So it's been a busy day and it's the end of the day. It's almost my bedtime, but I don't want to miss filming. It's only 15 minutes. As the fly lady says, you can do anything for 15 minutes at a time. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. I think that is enough intro for now. So I have this box here. This is where I left off yesterday. I am not going to go through the rest of this box unless I have time. So I'm going to take the stack of journals that you can see just barely off the edge of camera there, and I'm going to put them in this box because there is some room, and then just go ahead and stack these up in the corner there so we can move on and start working on the shelving unit that is over on the side of the room here. So this is my White Cloud fish tank. I actually filmed the process of setting up this tank. It is a hobby of mine. I enjoy keeping fish and aquascaping. It's not something I think I'm going to film very often. I don't enjoy the process of filming it. I just enjoy the process of doing it and caring for my fish. But in the future, if you would like a tour of the fish tanks that I have in my home, I can definitely do that. Just let me know at some point. But there is a video on this up on my channel already. It is the end of the day. My brain is shutting down. And we're just going to keep moving along here. So I have all my fish food, which I only have in here what I need really for this tank. This is an extra bag that needs to go out with the main fish tank. This is what I'm currently feeding this tank since I only have the one type of fish in here. This one's empty, so I can throw that away. I forgot to set my timer. One of the things I have a hard time with is when I am in the middle of a project or I need to do something really quick and then I forget to put away what it was I was using. So I have my aquarium tools here. I got this set on Amazon. They're rainbow colored aquarium tools. I absolutely love them. They're beautiful. I also keep a toothbrush to try and combat some of that algae. Just zip this up, and normally it lives down here on the second shelf, kind of like another book. So there's that. This is one of my recent projects for my 3D design class. So this is pebbles. We had to change the texture of a thing, and there's the thing I changed the texture. So I took a stuffed animal and hot glued tons of stones to her. I got an A on this project, by the way. I am going to go ahead and hold on to this, and I have another package. This is the package that some of the plants came in for this tank here that I am currently cycling. So I want to hold on to this because my goal is to make care sheets for each of the plants in my home, because I have house plants, I have aquatic plants, and I have garden plants. So I want to have care sheets for everything in one book, so I can, if something's going on, I can figure out what I need to do to fix it. So I definitely want to hold on to this. This is that box from that video the other day. Put that there. Something else I can throw away. My phone, which we are not going to throw away. this little bowl has a filled lens filter for my camera, but it needs a really good cleaning. It's kind of dusty and it makes my camera all fuzzy. So I'm going to put this on my desk so I can deal with this later. Paper clip, which can go with my planner. The rest of what is in here are actually clips for my string of lights. I don't have the string of lights on. I think in one of the videos you can see where I've plugged it in, and something about the way my camera is set and the lights does not get along, so they flash. Even though I don't have them set to flash on camera, they look like they're flashing. So I have to play with that and figure that out, because I do like to have my lights on, especially at night. I like the ambiance. Early in the morning when I come in to meditate, I like having just the lights on. So this is actually going to go ahead and stay on this shelf, because I do need to get these lights hung around the ceiling so they're not just draped on my windows anymore. This is a little crown that my daughter made me. She's 14. She thought Mama should have a crown. So I have my crown. Okay. A page marker for my planner. I don't think I'm actually going to put this one in the planner. I have another one in there that I kind of like using right now. We'll just put it in that box for now. This is an oil lamp. I have never actually used it. It's more decorative than functional, although it does have a wick. You could probably use it. It has a little pair of tweezers to pull the wick up. Like, it has all the little tools you would need. The little snuffer and the thing to dig out the wicks. I just really like it. My mom gave it to me and I like it. It really very much fits like my aesthetics. So I'm just going to leave it on the top shelf here. This cup needs to go into the kitchen. Let me turn this a little bit. Okay. I'm going to kind of be reaching across because I still have a bunch of stuff down here on the floor that I need to manage. But let's get the top of this cleared off. This tank here is a 5-gallon tank waiting for me to do an aquascape on it. I think that is going to be the Doctor Who tank. I just haven't quite decided exactly what I'm going to do, but that's going to be the Doctor Who tank. For now, it's just holding all of my extra pieces. I inherit pieces of aquarium decor and stuff. People give it to me, so it's just holding all of that for now. This Buddha statue I found on Amazon actually, and I have a 3-gallon miniature, like a nano tank, so same size as this, next to my desk that has a black background because it has a built-in filter, and this is going to go in that tank. For now, I am going to put this packaging in with my aquarium tools, just so I know where it's at. I don't lose it. I don't end up sticking it somewhere where I forget what I've done with it, because I have been known to do that. I have a catnip blend for my cats. This is from a company called Meowawana. I found it at Petco. This particular one has catnip, chamomile, and I think dandelion. They have a bunch of different blends, which I really like for different needs for your animal. I don't really have a good place to put this at the moment, so I'm just going to leave it over here next to Pebbles. Extra bag of fish food. Suction cup to hold cords and various things that you might have in a fish tank. Another twist tie to throw away. This is one of my pots I made last semester in my ceramics class. I'm trying to keep out of my own light. This is done with a raku fire process, which I absolutely love to do, and what I'm learning a lot of this semester, because the teacher I have is very much into alternative firing practices, which is fantastic because that's right up my alley. But this just holds another smudge. So I just have it sitting over here because I have a smudge stick on my meditation shelf. So this just sits here, and then I have a little cup I have random cups. I get little cups. Sometimes I use them for candle holders. Sometimes I use them for paint or whatever. I just have a bunch of little like cups and bowls and things. So that I will address in a minute. So there is the top shelf all cleaned off with the exception of my phone. I'll actually stick it back there so it's not so obvious. Move Pebbles to the front. She can hide all of the stuff in the back there so it looks cute. I can't wait to get that tank scaped so it's all aquariums across the top. Moving on, we're going to focus on this shelf here. These are the glass and pebbles that I used for pebbles. So I have a bunch of extra. I'm just going to keep it down here on the side for future projects. My art reference books for art history, and I love Van Gogh. He's probably he is one of my favorite artists. So I have my art history book, my Van Gogh book, and then my, what is that? My aquarium tools are sitting there. This shelf will probably eventually be art reference books. I have some ceramic books, and I have some other like art and craft reference books that I can line up on this shelf. I apologize, there is no good way to not have there be a shadow. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's not gonna work. Okay, this is underglaze that I had purchased for those mugs that I showed in a previous video that are for my sister. I got a big bottle of it because I love a turquoise color, so I figured I'll be using this in the future. Most of my ceramic supplies are down at the bottom, so I'm just going to set this on the bottom shelf for now. Next we have a picture frame that my daughter made me, which I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it at the moment. Okay, these are my... what's that for? I have a syringe with no marks on it. I have no idea what that was for. These are henna supplies. So I think I'm going to take one of these empty boxes. Found an empty box. I can put henna supplies in as I find them. I have a whole kit and a book, and it should all fit in this box. So there is that. These are watercolor papers and card blanks. I was starting to work on a series of paintings, watercolor greeting cards. So like galaxies and like that. So I'm going to put all of these in here so that they are together for when I get a chance to work on this again. Now that it's all together, I can just grab this and work on it. And there is our time for today. So I did it, even though it is late and I am tired and I'm already in my pajamas, pretty much my lounging clothes. I went ahead and did 15 minutes, got the top shelf cleared off, and started working on this shelf. So what I'm going to do is just take this, since I already know what this is, and I'm just going to set it on here, and this is where I will pick up tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this next installment of my Declutter as Self-Care mission. If you did, please consider subscribing, give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you next time.